This episode is brought to you by FairDesk, a crypto derivatives trading platform founded by 6 former Binance execs and 3 former Morgan Stanley architects. FairDesk is a company focused on building a platform that enables traders to profit from both rising and falling markets. Sign up today and CB will credit you up to $600 in trading funds. For more information, visit fairdesk.com, link in the description below.
We are doing it live, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another episode of My Two Satoshis. We got a couple people already chiming in the building. We got Crypto Billy. He said, "What up, Big Blood?" I did not, man. Unfortunately, I still got some Dogecoin I need to unlock from years and years ago. I was just telling a friend about that. But I have not bought any Dogecoin, unfortunately, man. Unfortunately. Shout out to Carrie Chaos, my Canuck from the north. Junior, yes, I saw you, man. Check your Telegram. I got all the instructions. I got you set up. You ready to rock and roll, bro. Carrie said, "I'm curious to see if Blood holds Doge." I do, but nothing new. It's all old Doge. I don't have anything new. Crazy pump. I tell you that much. That is a phenomenon that I was telling a friend. I said, man, me and my buddies, we collectively had over 120 million Doge. Easily. And we were doing calculations for 1 penny. Like 1 penny would have did us right. So to see Doge, where's Doge at right now? Let's take a look at that really quickly. See where Dogecoin is at this moment. And it's all because of, it's at 13 cents, which is insane. A nice pop for Doge over the last couple of weeks. Leading up to the Twitter takeover, right? It hit an all-time high, not all-time high, but local high of 15 cents, 15 and a half cents. It's insane. So, as I told you guys, and as you can see from the chart, it's buy the rumor, sell the news, right? The news is over, and now you're seeing the fade on that news leading up to, actually, if I zoom out, we can see a better picture. What dated last Friday is when Elon officially took over, which would have been, what, the 28th? So let's see where the 28th is. So 28th is around here. So we're rallying all the way through that news. So we didn't see a buy the rumor, sell the news event in this case. So this could be something more sustainable and substantial, possibly. But again, it's a phenomenon. You got the richest, most influential man probably in the last 100 years co-signing this coin randomly. He didn't co-sign Litecoin. There's really no difference between Litecoin and Dogecoin other than a higher supply. Right? So that's something I just never would have imagined. And kudos to those who have. We saw Dogecoin at 75 cents, all-time high. So it's possible it could get back up to that. Who knows? Universal vibes in the building. Another UK bruv. Thank you for tuning in, man. Jason Max said, "What up, CB? Rip Takeoff and condolences to his fam. Crazy CB dude lost his life over a damn dice game." We're going to talk about that today. It's another dead black rapper. We don't see... At least I don't see country rappers dying left and right. I don't see rock and roll artists dying left and right. Why is it hip hop? What is the issue here, ladies and gents? Carrie says some tubers are pushing the Doge lawn Mars. It's a joke. It's jokes. Oh, okay, gotcha. Shave off one more zero, bro. Crypto Billy said I got it 5 cents and sold at 13. No leverage, but It was a nice pop. Yeah. Hey, man. Hey, as long as you listen, I've never heard a person losing taking profits. So get it while you can. Doge, basically, Wisdom Bar says, is a lottery crypto. Throw some money at it and forget it. Yeah. Yeah, there's nothing that differentiates Doge from any other classic OG cryptocurrency, quote unquote currency, other than the fact that you got the richest and most influential man in the world vouching for it. So then that's enough, I guess. You know, that is definitely enough. So it is what it is. That is the phenomenon of Dogecoin. I need to take some time and really find those old Dogecoin wallets, man, because I got some bags. I got some bags, so I definitely need to do that at some point in the near future. Crypto Billy said, "I will trade a mud puddle if." I hear that. I hear that, bro. So speaking of TA and trading, CryptoBlood.com, or I should say Bloodalytics.com, CryptoBlood.io/trading if you want to get to it that way as well. Check us out. If you didn't see the live stream earlier today, we did. Let me bring it up real quick. Bring it up. We did 57% last week trading, and that's only 3x leverage on a $4,000 account. So you're talking over $2,000 made last week. Okay. Check us out. Link in the description below. All that good stuff. Sign up with Fair Desk, and you'll get 50% off any of the actually 6-month or 12-month subscriptions if you sign up and deposit at least $1,000 and send me your UID number, which you can get after you sign up. It'll be in the top right hand corner. All right. They also have a Halloween special. This Halloween is over, clearly, and that deal it's actually going on for another 7 days. So you got 7 days, 11 hours, 43 minutes to participate in that Halloween special. They're giving away 30,000 altogether, 10,000 to first place, and a mystery box, 7,000 second place, 3,000 for the third place. Check it out. Definitely check it out. I really like Fair Desk. That's why I picked them as my crypto partner, if you want to call it, crypto exchange partner. Even before I launched Bloodalytics, I was using them, and I said, well, hey, it's a perfect platform to do Bloodalytics on, to be honest with you. So definitely check it out. Nick M said, bro, did you see Kim.com's post about cybersecurity today? No. Please drop that in the chat room for me, Nick. I would greatly appreciate it. Leroy Jenkins. Leroy M in the building. Do tweets really get you deleted? Tinfoil hat. Yeah. I think so, Leroy. I really think so. Pro Bro said, find those Doge bags and let's hit up Greektown MGM. Come on, man. You already know. Effing up money I should have been spending on property. Yeah, man. I was, I'm not a gambler, but I did hit the slots for like 40 minutes in Vegas last week and actually came out on top. So, no, it's not beginner's luck because I've played before, but hey, it is what it is. You got to know when to walk away. That's at the end of the day. That's what you got to learn how to do, is just walk away. Let's take a look at the technicals really quickly. The My Two Satoshi chart for today for Bitcoin off of the Bitfinex exchange. And we got some triple top action, it seems like, going on. But we are trying to stay above this trend line that I drew earlier today on the algo review video. And there is an upward trend for sure. No doubt about that. There is an upward trend. However, as I told you guys on my last live stream about an hour and a half ago, tomorrow is fireworks. Okay, tomorrow we have ADP non-farm. Let me zoom in a little bit for you. ADP non-farm unemployment change. They're forecasting 178. But the big granddaddy of them all, FOMC statement coming out at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow. Federal funds rate, they're forecasting 4%, which means a 75 basis point hike, because we're currently at 3.25. So, we'll see. I think we're definitely doing the 75 basis point. I think that's kind of padded in there. But going forward. I think the markets think we're going to do maybe a 50 after that, or a pause after that. I'm not seeing it. Maybe after the new year, if we see more data come out. But right now, it's kind of iffy. It's not giving us a clear direction, primarily because all the data is backwards looking. You know, they're looking in the rearview mirror, which is why the Federal Reserve is always wrong and always late. They got 400 doctorate degree, PhD individuals up in that joint in the glass house, and they can't seem to figure out and time things correctly. It makes no sense. HP in the blockchain. What's going on, bro? Thanks for tuning in. Crypto Cats is back. Thank you for tuning back in. He was in the Bloodalytics review earlier today. Yeah, man, I will stream tomorrow at 2 p.m. or just shy of 2 p.m. So tune in if you want to see it. I'll stream CNBC live as well. We'll go through it. We'll see what the markets are doing. I'll show you where we are in the trades with Bloodalytics, and we'll have some fun and hopefully make some more money. But that's where we are. That's what the markets are pretty much waiting on, ladies and gentlemen, is that FOMC meeting tomorrow, 2 p.m. That is going to determine in the short run the direction we go in crypto and in your equities markets. Speaking of equities, we got dull day. Not much going on. NASDAQ down 0.89%. S&P down almost 0.5%, and Dow Jones down 0.25%. So that's where we are with the equities. Yo, man, this lady right here, crazy mad good interview I did with her yesterday. Shout out to Ted Seidel for even introducing me to her. She was quoted in Ted's latest Forbes article he wrote regarding pensions and Bitcoin and the exposure that pensions have and lack of knowledge that they have exposure to crypto and all that. She is on her stuff. Let me put it to you that way. Anessa Santos. I did the Kick in the Session yesterday. I'll be putting it out for my YouTube premium members. At any level, you get access to interviews before and raw and uncut before I actually put them out for the public. But this was a great interview. I'm going to have her back on because she is so knowledgeable within the blockchain fintech space. Guys, she's a Juris Doctorate, runs her own firm. I forgot the name of it, but she is on point, and we actually had a great conversation. You guys, my OG followers, remember Trader Jane, I called her, right? I used to call her Trader Jane. She almost reminds me of a Trader Jane, but like on another level. You know what I mean? Like educationally wise, connection within the blockchain network. She ain't for all the nonsense too. She's very critical of what these regulators are doing here in the United States, and she's very concerned as well. So it is what it is. You guys will see that probably tomorrow, later tonight, the raw uncut version of it, all my YouTube members, and then I'll later to this week possibly. I got some other interviews I need to get out as well, so you might not see that for some time, maybe about a week or so from now for the public. But definitely when you see this pop up, watch this interview with Anessa Santos. Great interview. Let's take a look at, before that, yes, Rumble in the Jungle. Please go subscribe to my Rumble channel. I'm going to drop it in the link or in the chat room right now. We got Calvin Leon, Calvin 3X in the building. Thanks for tuning in, my friend, a YouTube premium member as well. But definitely go follow me on Rumble, guys, because this is where all my uncensored content will be going. I'm going to upload the interview, or not interview, it's just I call it Kicking a Session, but me and my main man, Rice, TVX, did an excellent discussion, or had an excellent discussion about 2 weeks ago prior to going out to Vegas. Just about current events, White Lives Matter, just all types of stuff. Kanye, crypto a little bit. Check it out. I'm going to put that on my page later today. But yeah, go follow your boy Crypto Blood on Rumble. 14 subscribers right now. Let's get that number up. I think I can go start doing live streams after I get 100 followers. So please go do that for a brother. Back to some of the tragedy news before we get into this crypto stuff today. It's unfortunate. I wake up to hear Migos rapper Takeoff fatally shot in Houston at a dice game. I think he was actually shot in the head. It's one single bullet. Not sure if it was even meant for him, if it was a stray. Who knows? But why in the world are you and what's the other one? Not Takeoff, Offset, and I forgot the other one. Anyway, two of them were there. I think the two brothers were there, and at a dice game in Houston, and he lost his life. I don't even know what to say. I mean, how many more rappers do we have to lose? How many more black men do we have to lose? Quavo, thank you, Dana Dane. Thank you. Quavo was there. He was there with Quavo. Shooting dice. Now, your celebrity status should never have you at any public event, venue, shooting dice. Shoot dice at your own crib. Shoot dice at the condo or the Airbnb or wherever you're staying while you're in Houston. Like, it does not make any sense. Are dice games safe? Hell no. They're not safe. They're not safe at all. They're not safe at all. It was a private party. Oh, okay. Well, I don't know if you guys know some more of the details. Let me know in the chat room. But another black man killed. It's just sad, man. I think it was a hex or a curse on rappers. It's the most dangerous. I don't know who coined this. It is the most dangerous occupation. It's more dangerous than cops, it seems like, being a cop. But yeah, he's gone. That's unfortunate. I don't even know what else to say. Mr. B said, how you feel about switch for clocks big with inner city kids? Oh, switches for Glocks. Reckless. It's basically a switch for a Glock. Turns any Glock into a fully automatic pistol. And that's now 150. That's hilarious. 10 pound. You are stupid. I used to play Satoshi dice big time back in 2013-14. That was the spot. Then they got banned by the U.S. They couldn't access the site anymore. That's throwback right there. 150. Yeah, the switches on the Glocks, it's crazy. It's dangerous. It's reckless because when you have that big of or that rapid fire of bullets coming out, especially from a handgun, it's all over the place. You're not hitting your target 9 times out of 10 anyway. So it's very inaccurate. You're putting others in danger. Temple Ray said, when you have that kind of money, best to stay home. And when you do go in the public, have a bodyguard. Gotta have a bodyguard. These guys feel like having a bodyguard shows some type of softness. Not at all. Not at all. It does not at all. Takeoff wasn't even playing dice. That's the story. Yeah, I heard he was just standing around. Quavo was shooting dice and was down. And yeah, man, I guess it's like DMX say, when it's your time to go, you go, I guess. R.I.P. DMX, R.I.P. Takeoff, and R.I.P. to this guy right here. This is some interesting stuff going on. MakerDAO co-founder dies at 29 years old. After this tweet, we're going to go through the tweet. I'm sorry, I don't believe in coincidences. This is something to this. And I didn't know, you guys let me know if you knew this. I didn't know that Puerto Rico was like a hub for pedophilia and stuff. Did not know this. At least that's what he was alluding to in his tweet, which we'll get to in a second. And before I even do that, I gotta point this out really quickly. Because again, in the conversation I had with Rice TVX, Uncensored, we're talking about White Lives Matter. This is why society can't take our movements as blacks in the culture as blacks. Other people don't take our movements, our marches and all that seriously, because we only march and we only do these protests when it's a white cop killing a black dude. We are killing each other at such a fast pace. We should be outside every day. That's how much we're killing each other. So I just think it's hypocritical to see how many of our blacks are marching, protesting, saying they're not gonna wear Gucci, saying they're not gonna wear Louis because there's a monkey on. Whether that was intentional or not, we're fighting the wrong fight. We are fighting the wrong fight. Ill Cryptmatic said, "Niggas killing niggas. We put them on a shirt and say RIP." Exactly. This is ridiculous, man. Must be Elon JK. That's funny. Bodyguard and personal drivers gotta have them at that level. Yeah. Juan Fitty said, if I had a bodyguard, he'd have to be 3x my size and has to be able to fade me. Oh, man. I mean, it's real out here for sure. And again, it's the environments you're in many cases. It's the environments. That's why I don't really do parties. I've been scarred years from seeing violent things happen at parties as a young teenager. I don't even go to parties. Facts. LA, Chicago, Detroit, we can lead each other, bro. Oh my God, man. Detroit going wild, Chicago going wild, LA going wild, but surprisingly, Detroit is going very wild, and it's per capita. We're killing each other at a faster rate per capita in the city of Detroit. So I know LA is wild, but boy, you come to Detroit. Come to Detroit. I actually had a video up. I woke up this morning watching. I must have closed the tab. So I was watching this Nat Geo documentary, Halloween in Detroit. Hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. It's sad, man. And all of this stuff wouldn't happen if people weren't battling over limited resources. Limited resources, lack of education, lack of opportunities. This is why the inner city is killing each other. I also have to, unfortunately, I'm a hip hop fan through and through. Hip hop has something to do with this too. We have to put a little bit of this on the hip hop culture. Temple says some people are jealous and will take it all away, so gotta have a bodyguard. Indeed. Wisdom Bar says there are so many orgs that are out here pushing against the killing of each other. They don't get enough support or shine. Well, yeah, I'm sure there are. Spoiler said you are equally driving a narrative similar to Kanye to fit in. Good luck. You will learn the hard way one day. What are you talking about, boy? What are you talking about? We throw family parties. The system messed up, folks. Kyle in the building. Thank you for tuning in, Kyle. Thank you. Jason Max said, I'll be honest, I don't even wear my crypto tees anymore out, especially in SoCal, because brothers will rob you and think you got money. I hear you. It's so crazy that we're so brainwashed as blacks, bro. Like, and I was talking to someone about this the other day. It's safer because we got gentrification going on in this Metro Detroit area. Well, not Metro, in Detroit, right? A lot of whites are coming into the city. Various areas that used to be like run down. Okay. I am safer as a white female running my dog in the hood than being me in my own hood. That's how, because we are being programmed to attack and kill ourselves. The ones that look like us in the mirror. That's who we are attacking. It's crazy. Crypto Billy said environment, yeah, but the lack of shared beliefs, values, and God is why people turn to violence. Just not worthless. No, it's not worthless at all. I hear you, bro. Personal security should only be given to other people in small percentages. There should be no living person you trust 100% with security of self. I hear you. Enzo in the building. Thank you for tuning in, bro. Chavez says, same here. It's real sad. Yeah, Chavez, shout out to Cuz, man. I think he's in Chicago. Shout out to him, man. But yeah, it's a sad situation again. Just to get back on topic here, Migos rapper Takeoff fatally shot and killed in Houston. I'll have to follow up. If you guys know anything further in this developing story, let me know in the chat room for sure. It is definitely PTSD. It's PTSD for sure. I don't do certain things because of PTSD. I've seen things growing up as a kid that a kid should not see. You know what I'm saying? It shouldn't happen. I grew up 13th Street, San Bernardino, but was able to get out. Army was the difference. I hear that, bro. CB, what is happening with LBRY case? It's funny because Jason Mack, it's so funny you say that because Anessa didn't even know about the LBRY case, which I put her up on, and hopefully she'll have some commentary for us or maybe a Forbes article, and she can opine on that. But I have no clue, man. No clue. Radio silence. That thing should have been over. Should have been over. I found more white and Asian people who like me than other black people these days. Juan Fitty, I hear you, man. If I identify as African American but I'm white, don't you now have to accept me as an African American in today's worldview? Yes. Yeah, you're African American white female. Just chew on that for a minute, Billy. Chew on that for a minute, man. So let's get to some of this crypto stuff, ladies and gents. I find this hilarious, and well, I don't know, man. I don't know what he's doing. The trademark was kind of broad, if you want to say, but Steph Curry files trademark for the Curryverse, where players earn NFTs. So I don't know, man. According to the filing, the Curryverse will also provide online gaming services in the nature of virtual worlds, where players will be able to earn both fungible and non-fungible tokens, which will be able to be bought and sold in an online marketplace. So the interesting thing about this this Steph Curry dipping his toe into the metaverse and Web3 space. Here's my concern with this. Like, I think there are too many metaverses. Like, there has to be one or two. If everyone has their own metaverse, Curryverse, Bloodaverse, or whatever verse, then no one's gonna ever. It's too many, right? It needs to be one central place where people can congregate and explore the meta world and whatever. But if every celebrity goes out and creates their own metaverse, I think it defeats the purpose. It's too segmented, too fragmented. So I don't know exactly what he's planning here, because there are a couple of things in here that he talked about doing. The application also covers virtual clothing, goods, business management and investment services, charitable fundraising services, and software as a... Man, this is just too much. He's like, let me just throw everything in there and call it Metaverse, Curryverse. Come on, man. Metaverse wave failed. Wave 1 failed, okay? Wave 2, maybe we'll do a better job. NFTs, as we know them, as far as art NFTs, dead. Beanie Baby, done. Not coming back. I'm saying Bloodalytics, Crypto Damus is letting you know NFTs as art is over. If you're not adding any functional value with your NFTs, any utility, you are not going to gain any traction at all. So we'll see, man. We'll see. But I wanted to let you guys know that Steph Curry with the Glock boy, is now in his own metaverse called Curryverse. All right, so we'll follow that. I'll see what happens with that. Enzo says, is Curry trying to do something like Brady's NFT thing? I don't know, man. It's so broad. I have no clue. Juan Fitty. Let me see. Temple Ray said Luxo is going to be the blockchain for the metaverse. Also going to bring Universal Profile founder, and Fabian Vox, ex Ethereum lead developer, creator of ERC20 plus other tools for Ethereum. Yeah, but I mean, how many more do we need, bro? I hear you. It could very well be more a superior blockchain for Metaverse, but I don't know. Don Manning said, bring back Garbage Pail Kids. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. Red River in the building. Thank you for tuning in, Red River. Wisdom Bars. This Curry thing sounds like a cash grab. Absolutely. But what happens in these black and on black crime convos is that people start sounding like Crime Bill Joe. It's truly ironic. Crime Bill Joe? Who was that, man? You talking about Sleepy Joe? You talking about Sniffy Joe? Hey, man, I can, as a black man, you're a black man too, Wisdom Bars. I can speak candidly on it. I'm saying stuff that maybe some white people want to say, but if they say it, it's going to sound like they're racist, right? It's going to sound real horrible coming from them. Optics, man. It's all about optics. But I'm going to tell you the truth, bro. We are killing each other. I don't want to hear about another black dude being killed from a cop. Yes, it happens. In many instances, it's unnecessary. But god damn it, we are killing each other at an alarming rate. The animosity toward one another just got to stop, bro. It's got to stop. Temple Ray said it's in a different space. It's not DeFi. It's for regular people that don't know anything about crypto. Oh, that's the 99%. That's most people still are not really into the crypto space like they should be. But I don't know, ladies and gents. I think this is like Wisdom Bar said, a cash grab. I don't see this really materializing into anything. You gotta build. You gotta participate in a metaverse, and it's early. It's definitely early. So we may not see the one metaverse that's going to be the next Facebook, right? For Web3. We probably haven't seen it yet. Decentraland. We're going to actually talk about Decentraland in a second. I got a hilarious article about Decentraland and what one country is doing to try to educate their young generation who participates in the metaverse. Hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. But I don't think Decentraland is it. I don't think Sandbox is it. I think the one is still not here or hasn't been founded yet. It hasn't gotten a lot of popularity yet. So we'll see. Chavez said, remember in the 90s they warned about music. Today songs would be outlawed. That's true, man. No doubt. No doubt. Yeah, Sleepy Joe. Okay, for me it's small segment of the black community moving like that. Most of the black community doesn't move like that and are just trying to live. Yes, I agree. But you got to understand this though, Wisdom. See, the few bad apples or actors ruin it for the rest of those in the hood that don't rob and steal, that are trying to make an honest buck. The few bad actors ruin it for us. Okay? And so on top of that, you have MSM, mainstream media, propagating all of these bad events. So it's brainwashing those that may not be from our culture, may not be from the hood, or had never grew up in the hood. They start to stereotype us, right? Me, CB, walking down, in suburbs somewhere with a hoodie on. I'm stereotyped immediately because all white people see on the news is violence coming from the black community and the music and all that. So it's a compounding thing. I hear you. No, most black people are not violent, are good people, are actually conservative. I had this argument with my mom all the time. Most black people are actually conservative, okay? But we've lost our ways, man. Thanks, Democrats. Jason Mack could be Twitter if Elon does it right. Yes, I agree. We could have Twitter could be our savior for sure. I blame the media for all this craziness, for sure, man. That's funny, Enzo. Don Manny said, I think there are probably more people playing EverQuest 1 from Yeah, agreed. That's the thing that people aren't talking about, Don. These metaverses ain't doing shit right now. Nobody's in these metaverses. Crypto Billy, Pixel more like it. Yeah, I hear you. AXA, Elon will make Twitter like Steam it, massive upvote rewards. Nacho Fool in the building. Thanks for tuning in, brother. Those bad actors ruin it for the whole, or is it propaganda because they stereotype us even in suits and ties, and that has nothing to do with the hood? Yes, it does, though. That's what I'm saying, Wisdom Bars. It does have to do with the hood because they are programmed immediately when they see a melanated person, specifically a man. Immediately, if they haven't deprogrammed themselves, they're putting us in a box. 9 times out of 10, they're putting us in a box, you know, and it is because of propaganda. It is propaganda, for sure. When you sell your soul for fame, at some point the devil comes for his. For what? It's drugs. For blacks, it's violence. Oh, for whites, it's drugs. For I don't know if I would make it that cut and dry, but I hear you. I hear you from a G perspective. I'm actively building. Yeah, but nobody's in there, Juan Fitty. No one's in the metaverses. Just because you're on the block don't mean nobody else is on the block. Elon turning Twitter into WeChat. TB Bishop said, okay. Yeah, Twitter. So I think I have an article today we're going to talk about potentially about regarding Twitter. I don't know. But Twitter, yeah, this Project Blue Sky document leak show all these Steam it explanations explaining to Twitter workers how Steam power works. Oh, great. That's interesting. No, I think Twitter might be, that takeover by Elon might have been the best thing we've seen in the last decade. I'm so serious. That was so good for humanity. So it's racist programming. Yes, agreed. Yeah, man. So, you know, you guys let me know how you feel about Steph Curry and that whole situation. I think we don't need not another metaverse. Okay? Let's try to get people in the ones that already are established. Let's get that involvement and that participation up. Temple Ray said, agree. That's why universal profiles are really important for metaverse. You really can't have a metaverse tell you can take the things that you own from one place. Okay. I think I get where you're going. Yeah, we need some type of cross-chain metaverse protocol. I hear you, bro. Red River said, I'm excited for Twitter. I am too, man. I am so geeked, man. I am so geeked about Twitter's transformation. Elon said he's turning it into WeChat. We just bought about 10 plus years of data. Wow. Keep it basic and just buy Bitcoin. I hear that, man. I wish it. Hey, Simon. I wish it was that simple. I really do. Let's take a look at what Ethereum founder said, and it ties into what I talked to Anessa Santos yesterday about. She's a blockchain lawyer, runs her own firm in the greater Orlando area. She was quoted in Ted Seidel's latest Forbes article. Go check that interview out of Ted Seidel if you guys missed that. I had him on maybe about 2 weeks ago. But we talked about this very thing, and I told her, man, you know, I've watched over the years. You know, I've watched, especially since 2017, I watched the industry, the people in the crypto space really compromise the morals and values, the original morals and ethos of crypto for more exposure. So what I mean by that, they were looking in 17, 18, they were looking for regulation. They were looking for institutional money. They wanted more of that institutional money to come into the game. But unfortunately, with institutional money has to come institutional regulatory guidelines, right? And so this is what our guy Vitalik Buterin is saying. We should really be careful about being so enthusiastic about having institutional capital get into this space. Pro Bro said Twitter gonna get a lot of crypto noobs in the space. Probably. I think I can agree with you on that one. But what Vitalik said here is that, well, let me just set the backdrop on this. Regulation could make crypto more palatable to mainstream financial institutions and legitimize cryptocurrencies as an asset class. But new rules and policies could also alter the industry's DNA, particularly as it relates to principles like censorship, resistance, and decentralization. So what Anessa talked about with me yesterday is that she's in this space, like she's in the legal blockchain sphere. She is very concerned. She thinks that we are in trouble, ladies and gentlemen. And I've been telling you guys for about 2 months now that come 2023, we are going to see some very draconian type of regulatory laws and such in the blockchain space, which is going to change it, not for the good. And I actually have a link to a Stansberry. I don't watch Stansberry too much, but sometimes I check in on him. This guy, this video, I want you guys to watch this. This is Stansberry research. He says, say goodbye to the good old days. This will be the greatest loss with crypto regulation. Check this video out. I'm going to drop it in the chat room right now. Hopefully I remember to put it. Oh, I don't even have it on the screen. Hopefully I remember to put it in the description of this video, but I did put it in the chat room. Watch this video. Let me know what you guys feel about this. We are at a turning point, and it's not a good situation that we're in, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, I think we are, come 2023, crypto will look very different. The blockchain space will look very different. They're trying to regulate centralized, of course, centralized entities within the space, but you're also trying to regulate decentralized entities and DeFi. Like they're trying to eliminate all that. They're trying to have you do KYC, AML on decentralized protocols. It's just not. So we got to take a stand. We got to take a stand. Big bull cycle coming. I can feel it. Okay, I hear you, bro. I hear you. I don't feel it. Help me see and feel what you feel, because I don't. With all this regulatory stuff coming on down the pipe, I just do not see how it's going to be beneficial for the little people. Maybe it is beneficial in totality, for those that have the money, that have the power, they can come in and take over. But for the little people, what crypto was supposed to actually be for, which is financial freedom, meaning circumventing the traditional guardrails, that's what it was about. It wasn't necessarily about getting rich. It was about having a separate system from the banking system. And we're so far from that. Kevin O'Leary says, when regulations come, trillions of dollars will come into the market from institutions. Yeah, it will. You're right. And guess what? You ain't gonna get none of that. Because you better believe the regulatory frameworks that they're working up is going to be for to eliminate you having access to those trillions. Yeah, you're gonna see a boom, but you're gonna have to be a accredited investor and have this amount of net worth to participate in this and that. They're just going to ring fence, and it's going to be the good old boys club all over again on the blockchain, which is even worse. Don Manning said they basically want to turn crypto into what we already have with the current banking system, which defeats the whole purpose. Let me drop a clue bomb for you on that one, man. I gotta drop the clue bomb on you for that one, bro. You are spot on. And this is what Anessa and I talked about. This is exactly what Anessa and I talked about. It would defeat the purpose. We're going in the direction of defeating the purpose of Satoshi Nakamoto ever even creating Bitcoin. I'm just being honest with you. You ain't gonna hear it as cut and dry as this anywhere else. But a few, only a very few channels will give it to you like this. Good fake regulation will then make $1 trillion banks think it's fine. I don't know, man. Definitely accumulation zone, but we will not have any control on what's coming. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. So definitely check that out. I'll drop the link to this video again. Stansberry Research video on. They're interviewing this individual here. What's his name? Eric Wade. Okay, Eric Wade. Check it out. Let me know what you guys think. This one, ladies and gentlemen, speaking of regulation and these sovereign nations really trying to clamp down on things. Check this out. This is absolutely hilarious. Norway steps into the metaverse with Decentraland tax office. Yeah. Yeah, you heard it right. They set up shop in Decentraland with a tax office. The move is part of a greater effort to educate younger audiences about taxes related to DeFi, NFTs, crypto, starting with an office in Decentraland. Oh my God, man. I can't. This is what we're dealing with, ladies and gents. And you know why they're doing all this stuff? I thought about this. I really thought about this. See, crypto, basically, if we start moving toward an economy that is based on the blockchain and is based on crypto, we're basically in a world where everyone is independent contractors or are independent contractors, right? What is that? What do I mean by that? Independent contractors means you make money, then you give the man their cut. This is basically what crypto and blockchain allows you to do. It allows commerce to happen peer to peer with no middleman, right? And governments do not like that. They do not like that. So they want to, and they're scrambling on ways to figure out how they can insert themselves in between you and your friend on the blockchain. It's going to be hard. It's going to be hard. Are they going to succeed? I don't know. But they're going to go to extreme measures. That's for sure. Like this. Putting up tax offices in Decentraland. What the hell? So you want me to go into the metaverse and go over there and pay my taxes to you in the metaverse virtually? All right. I'll let you guys figure that out. So that's what's happening. You've got two branches of Norway's government, the Central Register and the nation's tax authority, announced that they are partnering with EY, which is Ernst & Young, to establish an office in Decentraland. The goal of the initiative, according to Norway, is to deliver services to younger tech-native individuals while establishing their Web3 footprint. Yeah, okay, delivering services or taking services. Delivering services or deboing shit. Yeah. I think we know. Beyond the metaverse, Norway has been slowly integrating crypto services at a national level. Back in June, the government said it would use Ethereum scaling service Arbitrum to release a capitalization table platform for unlisted companies. Okay. So, yeah, you're going to see IRS agents all up in the metaverse, you know, wearing wiretaps, all in the videos. You know what I mean? That's what you're going to be dealing with here soon. To be fair, Don said, one thing I wish I had been taught in high school, maybe in your senior year, is a tax course on just how it works and how to file your taxes. Okay, Don. Yep, I hear you. Dr. Moda said voting is sheeple consent. One big question. Bitcoin has defeated every attack against it, to my knowledge. Will the next attack be from governments? Yes, Chavez, I've said this for many years. I think that is the last Rubicon to cross. And I think we're starting to line up for that battle between the governments and Bitcoin and how they want to tax it. They want to tax it in some form or fashion. They can't get rid of it. I'm not saying they can get rid of it, but they can greatly hinder the at least in the first world nations. Third world nations, Bitcoin is Jesus. Okay, it is the savior. But in first world countries, they're gonna make it awfully hard for you to conduct business and do things on the blockchain. I'm telling you guys, I did an article, or I reviewed an article many months ago about, let me see if I can bring it up really quickly. You guys remember this one here? Save stories. This one here. Do you guys remember this article right here? Bitcoiner sentenced to federal prison warns users involved in OTC trading. So little do maybe you know, and I got confirmation from Anessa on this. They are sending people to jail for and this is in the US, for interacting and handling crypto, ladies and gentlemen. It's real. Like, wait till you see the video. Wait till you see the interview with Anessa. She's going to outline and explain what I'm talking about here. But people are literally right now, 2022, November 1st. Happy birthday, mama. Forgot to say that. Happy birthday, Mama Blood. But people are going to jail for just handling crypto. Like it's having a crack rock in their pocket. An 8-ball in their pocket. Literally, people are going to jail, ladies and gents. It's not a game. So you guys are all, rosy, Bitcoin to 50,000 or, all this. You're not seeing what's going on behind the scenes. There's a battle going on. There's a war going on outside. Nobody's safe from. Seriously, this is happening on a regular basis. Anessa validated this with me yesterday. People are going to jail, doing time, ladies and gentlemen, like this guy. Of course, we know about Ross Ulbricht, but that I'm talking about now. That was years ago. So just understand what is going on, and there's a battle. Again, it won't stop Bitcoin. Can't stop it. It's a protocol that's decentralized and runs in a decentralized manner. You can't stop the protocol, but good God Almighty, you definitely could scare a lot of people away from using it and force people to use CBDCs. That's what I think is the plan, ladies and gentlemen. Anyway, 29-year-old MakerDAO co-founder dies. Suspicious, just out of nowhere, just found on the beach, drowned, in Puerto Rico on the beach. But why? Well, he was found dead a couple days back on the beach behind Ashford Hospital in Puerto Rico after being swept away by sea currents. Really? I mean, was he swimming in the hurricane? Oh, there's no hurricane going on right now in Puerto Rico. What really happened here? So the rescue personnel managed to rescue his body, but found no vital signs. So the interesting thing about this is I read this. This is what really piqued my interest. A day before his death, listen to this. He tweeted, CIA and Mossad and pedo elite were going to frame him and torture him to death. He said that they were running a sex trafficking, entrapment, blackmail ring and would frame him with a laptop. Yikes. Are you serious? This guy said, Nikolai, an influential crypto figure and author of this tweet, make of it how you will, reportedly drowned on 29th in Puerto Rico. So this is what he said. CIA and Mossad and elite are running some kind of trafficking, entrapment, blackmail ring out of Puerto Rico and the Caribbean islands. They are going to frame me with a laptop planted by my ex-girlfriend who was a spy. They will torture me to death. Are you freaking serious? This is insane, ladies and gentlemen. Mossad, CIA. Woo-wee. So let me click on this because I wonder if it's still up there. It is. It's still up there. This is crazy. 8,800 likes, 1,300 quotes, and 2,600 retweets. Man, let's look at some of these comments here. My man Omar, Crypto O, said, thanks for the tag. This is tragic. Yep, it is, man. Dang, big mistake having a girlfriend. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Oh, man. Yeah, this is no coincidence, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry. No coincidence. And if somebody can help me out, if I'm not mistaken, I think we had MakerDAO. Are they kind of like not participating or cooperating with the regulatory agencies? Let me know. I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking of something else. I don't know. Maybe I am. Some people took out Seth Rich. Yeah, Todd, isn't that crazy? So Epstein is alive and still extorting. That's funny. What did I miss? A lot, Mike Brown. Go check the rewind later, bruh. We talked about a lot of stuff, but currently we're talking about MakerDAO co-founder being found dead on the beach after this crazy tweet, man. What the hell? So Charles Hoskinson said he knew Nikolai from back in the BitShare days. He was a very young and extremely bright man who had a very wide array of interests, from game theory to orbit. Yeah, this is crazy, man. This is absolutely crazy. So you guys let me know, did this tweet, which happened just a day or two before, and then he just dies? Y'all let me know. You fill in the blanks. Chavez said, we know there are hitters out here easily paid in crypto. At this point, who's next? True. I just hope Elon Musk stays safe. Honestly, that's my concern. Elon. I hope he stays safe. He doesn't seem like the type of person that would have bodyguards. Maybe he does. I've never really seen any around him. I mean, maybe that's a good bodyguard. You don't know who it is. But he doesn't seem like the type to have a bodyguard. But maybe he does. I hope he does. Because Elon is really shaking up the tree. Elon is freeing humanity, or taking steps towards freeing humanity, in my opinion. Millennial crypto investor said no such thing as coincidence. Hey, now you're talking, homie. Let me lick a shot for you on that one. You're definitely talking now. I agree with you wholeheartedly. There's no coincidences. The crypto clan said he does. Okay, cool. So Elon Musk does have a bodyguard or two. Okay, that's good. Yeah, man, that's pretty much it for today, guys. I mean, your boy MakerDAO co-founder pretty much got Ricky. I don't know, man. Like, can you talk anymore? Can you have free speech? It's too easy to off people, like Chavez says. Too easy. Millennial crypto investor bodyguards could have been paid to handle it. It's true. Elon used Saudi money. Are we sure MBS will set us free? Good point. I do know one thing. Jack Dorsey rolled over his shares, so saved Elon $1 billion. So he didn't have to, in the converting from a public company to a private company, you have to pay out everyone. So Jack Dorsey decided to roll his public shares or equity into the private company, which is not a liquidity event. Elon doesn't have to cough up that billy to him. So we'll see what happens, though. I think the bird has been set free, as Elon has said. Man, this is crazy. Elon's a quasi-defense contractor. Should know, since he picked sides in a war and provide services to one side. Elon is not your friend. I don't know about that, Todd. We'll have to have that discussion. Doge holders will be taking the biggest risk if something happens to... Oh, my God. You never lied. Oh, man. Doge will go to zero quickly. Every single penny of value in Doge is based on Elon. Every freaking... Brandon Webb said, hit them like... Yes. Get on stage. We got... how many people? We got 68 people in the building. Please, can I get you guys to take a moment right now out of your day, jump on that stage, okay, and smack those like booties, please. I really would appreciate it. The algos would appreciate it. CBTV would appreciate it, all right? We need to hear more real out here on this YouTube platform. And you're going to definitely hear more real on Rumble. So get over there, subscribe to that channel. I'll drop the link again in the chat room. Let me see if I can back up. Boom. Is that it? No, let me see here. Yep, that's it. That's it. All right. So yeah, go check me out on Rumble, guys. I'm dropping it in the chat room right now for sure. All right. Let me see if I covered everything for today. I think I have. Make sure you guys hit that like button for sure. And subscribe, click that bell, all that good stuff. It's another episode of My Two Satoshis. Your boy, yours truly, Crypto Blood. I'm out of here. Holla!